Hey everybody, this is Jewelyn. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to part 3 of 3 of Meet My Plant Friend Carrie Spring 2020. And in today's video, I know it's definitely a different style from my normal Meet My Plant Friend series, but I wanted to go ahead and I could not pass up the opportunity of asking Carrie what is her current top 10 outside plants for spring 2020. And also at the end of the video, we'll share another part of one of the favorite things I love asking my plant friends. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and give this video a big thumbs up and a comment down below for Carrie. She's been so nice to have the channel over her home, and I look forward to going back into her space at the end of summer, hopefully. And I hope you guys enjoy Carrie's current top 10 plants for the outside of her home for spring 2020.
Top 10 plants in no particular order, because I don't want anybody to think I favor them. Definitely this big guy. Was so excited to get this. Again, you know, I've said it before, I'll say it again, I love furry plants, and he's just so healthy. And he came off of the Friends plant that she's had in her yard for about 10 years. So he's going to do really well. Of course, Fang, still in my top 10. Fuzzy, as always. And I mean, just a really fascinating plant with the little spikies on the bottom of the leaf. Very, very happy hanging out here in the sun. This guy falls into my top 10. Just a very interesting plant. You don't see a whole lot of them. I have a lead on one that's very mature that has been offered to me. So you might see another one coming onto the property in the future. All right, my crested aeonium here. Still in the top 10, of course, has just been so happy with the move. Obviously it's still in a pot, we haven't been here very long. This is not the final iteration of what the yard's going to look like, and the plan with this guy is to put him in the ground at some point and see what it does. So that should be really interesting. Top 10 in aeoniums. I know it's really tiny, but Zwartkopf, such a beautiful, unique plant. I mean, that dark leaves. I just love it. Okay. I had a hard time with these in the apartment because they just could not get quite enough sun. The best I had there was partial sun. So, you know, 4 hours a day was not enough to make these guys happy, and I lost a couple there. So this one's been blooming constantly for a while. Probably repot it soon into something bigger and see if it starts to grow a little bit more. The colors that this thing gets in the sun are just absolutely amazing. The purple and the pink and the green and the yellow, and it's got a little bit of a shimmer to it. Really, really cool plant. Also kind of fragile, this one. A piece of it will get heavy and it will just completely fall off. But it propagates so well. So it falls apart and I just break it off and stick it into another. I've got 2 other pots with pieces of this that have fallen off. My little epiphyllum here, whose exact scientific name I can't remember at the moment. I've wanted one of these for quite a while, and now I've got space and the proper conditions for it, because why get a plant you love if you can't let it thrive? So fingers crossed on this guy, see how he does. Little, not so little anymore, Worthia Cooperi. Doing really well. I just need to throw some more dirt into this pot to raise it up a little bit, and I'm gonna let it continue until it fills out this pot before I move it. I just want to, they do like to be crowded, so I want to let it get as crowded as it can before I move it. Last, but not necessarily last or first or anything else, would be my string of dolphins that's blooming, as I mentioned before. So those are my top 10 outdoors, and then soon, after quarantine is over, we'll do an indoor visit and I'll talk about my top 10 indoor plants.
Alright you guys, that is gonna wrap up Carrie's part 3 of 3 Meet My Plant Friends series for spring 2020. And I totally forgot to ask her to share what was her current plants that she recently purchased. So I'm gonna throw it up here on the screen now so you can see what was her latest plant purchases for spring 2020. And I'm sure by now she has purchased multiple plants, because if you're a crazy plant lady, then you'll definitely be buying plants like every week maybe, if you have access to plants. And I know in Southern California, plant life is still happening even though if we are in lockdown. So I hope you guys found this 3-part series inspiring, and I'm so glad that I was still able to share this content on my Meet My Plant Friend series. This was filmed weeks ago, and I'm finally able to film my intro and outros for all 3 series and get it up on the channel. So thanks, Carrie, for hanging out on the channel, and leave a comment down below if you enjoy my Plant Friends series. And I would love to have Carrie back on the channel at the end of summer, hopefully, to share everything that she has going on inside of her home, and also the updates of her plant projects and her current top 10 houseplants inside of her home. So thanks for hanging out with me. If you're new, welcome to the channel. Subscribe for daily uploads between the main channel Monday to Thursday and the vlog channel Friday through Sunday. You get a video each and every day. Until next time, aloha from Santa Monica, California. Bye.